Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily short for March 9th, 2022. Before I get started, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. So, let's go ahead and get started. It's probably going to be long. So the first card that came out is the Two of Wands in the reverse. So the Two of Wands in reverse is about a bad choice that's been made. Someone has made a very poor choice. It has negatively impacted their second house, the second house of Taurus, self-value, self-worth, the money that they make, their possessions, and how they feel about their body. Because they didn't follow their heart or their wisdom. Someone who was not victorious over anyone who would attack them. This is someone who always wanted to be victorious, but they were in their pride and ego. Clarifying the Two of Wands reversed is the Page of Wands. Someone acted very childish, very immature. Within a marriage here. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be a marriage that is on the verge of divorce, or this could just be someone made very poor choices and their finances are so heavily affected that they have no wealth or in debt. So it may not be a marriage, but I think it is, because I see the Empress in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So clarifying the Two of Wands reversed is the Tower reversed. If y'all can see that. Scorpio energy. Someone didn't want a situation to change, but the universe had other plans. Constant towers for this person. Constant disruptions in their life. To warn them of disasters, to aid in their transformation. This person blocked a transformation. They refused to change. So now, this person wants to reverse their poor choices and make a good choice here with the Two of Wands in the upright. Who is this person? The King of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in the reverse. Specifically, a mad-ass Leo. Someone who is unhappy, pissed off. Their vitality is waning, which means that their health is very poor. And this is someone who is just extremely miserable. But they're extremely obsessive too with the devil here. And the upright, they're very toxic. They obsessively think about things, overthink things. They obsess over everything that they do. They have addictions. They're codependent. They're alcoholic. They're a drug addict. They're a sex addict. Whatever. But this is someone who is chained to the devil. They may have Capricorn anywhere in their chart, whether it be in their natal planets or in any of their houses. But this person is miserable, full of addictions and toxicities, and is not to be trusted. They really want to make better decisions, but I don't understand how they could be making better decisions with the devil and the upright next to the sun in reverse. But anyhow, this person wants to make a better decision by doing what? Returning to you or someone else. Someone who has Gemini, Libra, or Gemini in your chart, Pisces in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Virgo and Cancer, whether it be in natal planets or in any of your houses. So if you have any of those signs anywhere in your chart, that is who this karmic masculine wants to return to. But whenever they return, they're coming in the Five of Swords energy. Surprise, surprise. Mean and hateful and vindictive, manipulating, playing mind games. This person is just a con artist, period. This is someone that you have left behind, or they have left you behind, because they're stuck in a karmic marriage here, or they're just getting out of one, and they really haven't changed. All they want to do is just continue their patterns here. There's absolutely no change here with this Tower in reverse. To prove that, with the King of Wands in reverse, someone who is abusive, vindictive, angry, abusive, someone who can be violent, someone who is miserable, someone who is sexually promiscuous, especially with this Devil card here in the upright. This person is a sex addict, and they have all kinds of toxic addictions, as well as being mean and hateful. So, if anybody had any questions about the karmic masculine, there you go. They didn't learn anything, at least not yet. Seven of Wands. So, you're defending yourself against this person. This is someone that you've blocked. This is someone that you don't speak to, and for good reason. They're still in the same shitty energy as they were when you knew them. A Tower in reverse again, Scorpio energy. They refuse to change. And that's why you're blocking them. This is a Scorpio, someone with Scorpio in high placements in their chart. Leo and Scorpio in the reverse. Someone who is very secretive. Someone who is very unloving. Someone who hides their emotions. Someone who is perverted as well. I mean, this is just disgusting energy. And then we have the Eight of Wands here. They really want to reach out and communicate with you. They want to have back and forth communication. But whether that happens or not remains to be seen. It's going to be very difficult for them because they're being blocked with the Seven of Wands here. And the Queen of Swords in the upright. The Queen of Swords has boundaries and they enforce them. And I'll show that to you in just a moment here. Eight of Wands, the 8th house of Scorpio. I just got done talking about someone with Scorpio in high placements. And Leo. 8th house of Scorpio is about sex. That's all that drives this person is sex. It's about sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies. Yeah, this person's full of secrets and lies. The hidden, the unseen. They might even be doing spell work on you. I wouldn't put it past them. They're a pretty nasty person. They're focused on other people's money because they don't have any. They're in debt and they're not doing too well financially or on any aspect. wills, inheritances, and taxes. They refuse to transform. 8 of Wands in this deck is card 49, breaks down to a 13, breaks down to a 4. They want stability. Stability, security, safety, a peaceful home environment. And they're looking at you as a meal ticket. Because you're a great and wonderful person, and you're passionate towards God, and they really kind of think that you're naive. They think you'll fall for anything here. The World here. That's wrapping up karmic cycles. Successful completion of cycles. So you don't have this person in your life, and you've cut them out. You've successfully wrapped up this karmic cycle. But this karmic masculine has not. Knight of Swords. This person wants to come in and communicate the truth with you, the Knight of Swords. But really, they're just in their pride and ego. The Knight of Swords could also be angry, coming in with angry news. They're in their pride and ego. They want attention. This is someone who also spies on you, watches you, observes you, and you're not in communication here with this Page of Swords in reverse. No communication. Because you left them behind. They're in their pride and ego. They're afraid to talk. They're working on coming out of that with the 8 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 8 of Wands is the Empress. So this is a message for my Empresses. So expect some news from the karmic masculine at some point. They're working on coming out of the shadows, coming out of hiding. They have something they want to talk to you about, but I really doubt it's anything of a positive nature here with all these cards that I see before me. Most of them are pretty negative. The Empress is someone who is very loving, nurturing, hardworking. They have children. They take care of their children. They're very passionate about their work too. The Empress is a boss energy, someone who takes care of their shit, someone who has transformed. And this Empress is the one that is passionate towards God, not this karmic masculine. The Empress is Libra, Taurus, Cancer energy. In this deck, the Empress is card 48. Breaks down to a 12. They could have Pisces in their chart somewhere. Pisces did come out for the Empress. So you could very well have Pisces in your chart somewhere, Empress, somewhere either in natal planets or in one of your houses that is significant to this reading. The 12th house of Pisces is someone who is a psychic. And the High Priestess came out for y'all. And I'll show that to you in just a short bit here. But I'm talking about an Empress who is a psychic, a tarot reader, a medium, an astrologer, a spiritual teacher, whatever, a spiritual practitioner. But this is someone, y'all are very fertile and fruitful. You're just very peaceful, and you just promote peace wherever you go and whoever you deal with here. We have the Star out here, Aquarius energy. This karmic masculine wants to heal the situation with you. They have faith and hope that something can be rekindled here. And they want a second chance here with the Judgment, which is Aquarius, Libra energy. They could have Aquarius anywhere in their natal planets or in one of their significant houses here. But this karmic masculine really wants a second chance with the Empress here. But they didn't do anything to earn it. they're still the same old shitty person. So I don't understand how they think they're going to heal a situation and smooth things over and get a second chance with an Empress when they're the Queen of, whenever they're the King of Wands in the reverse, they're the Sun in reverse, the Devil in the upright, the King of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse twice. Somebody would, they could even have Scorpio in their chart twice, 2 different times. And they're just extremely secretive, vindictive. They keep secrets. They're jealous. They lie. They're hateful. They're miserable. They don't make good choices in their life. And they're in financial debt. And they could still even be married here. Because I do have, like I said, the Hierophant in reverse and the Empress in reverse, which I'll be showing y'all when I get to it. But this is someone who's put you in a third-party situation over and over and over again. It's not fun. There's no reason to celebrate over it because it's chaos, conflict, competition, and jealousy. That part of themselves hasn't changed either. They're still in a third-party because they're in this karmic marriage still, but they want the Empress and the upright back. Oh, hell no. This karmic masculine is out of his damn mind if he really thinks that he's going to get a single and available Empress when he already has an Empress in the reverse. The next card out we have is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse again. So this is someone who is in deep financial debt. They're stuck in a marriage that is just not working out for anybody. This is someone who refuses to do the inner and the outer work. They may have lost their job here. And they're not protected against disasters at all. They're not loyal, they're not dedicated, and they're not committed to doing any kind of work on themselves, to do any changing. In this deck, the Ten of Pentacles is card 36. Breaks down to a 9. It's 9th house of Sagittarius in the reverse. This is someone who denies God, the existence of God. They don't pray, they don't meditate. The only time they meditate is whenever they're doing negative spell work against people. This is someone who has no interest in getting healthy, changing, being better, doing better, any of that stuff. 9th house of Sagittarius is about higher learning. They reject higher learning. They also reject going to counseling, doing anything to improve and evolve themselves, to heal in any way. They're not expanding. They're still restricted here, heavily restricted. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles reverse is the Lover's reverse. So this is someone that y'all have been intimate with in the past. This is someone who you used to be with in some way, shape, or form. But it was very non-committal, very in and out, very unbalanced, not harmonious at all, not loving. It was just based on sex. That was it. And you have cut this person out here because you're the Queen of Swords here. Of course, you're the Empress. You body every queen. But to this person, you're the Queen of Swords because you cut their ass out of your life and you have boundaries and you enforce them. You keep this person away from you at all costs. You have Gemini in your chart because it's right next to the Lovers here. And the love is gone from this connection. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles reverse is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So, and it's right beside the Empress here. So the Empress is single and abundant. They're self-made, on their own. They're very independent and self-sufficient. Ninth house of Sagittarius again. But this time, it's in the upright because the Empress, that is, they pray all the time because they're passionate towards God. They're very close to God. They pray, they meditate, they're in service to God. They may even be a counselor of sorts, or they might be in counseling themselves to improve and expand and stay healthy and maintain their mental and emotional health. This is someone who might even be passionate about philosophy. But the Empress is definitely someone who has expanded, and maybe they have traveled long distance away from this karmic masculine. In this deck, Nine of Pentacles is card 33. 33 is an angel number. You can check out the link in the description box below for the angel numbers index, where it always is. 33 is a number of collaboration. So, this Empress with Gemini in her chart, they're single and they're abundant. They collaborate with the universe, they collaborate with the divine, and they submit to higher order. They identify traitors and destroy their plans. So the traitor here in this situation is this karmic masculine, and this karmic masculine wants to return with some more bullshit, and the Empress is just not interested. And clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is the High Priestess. So this is someone who is a psychic, a High Priestess, someone who is very close to God, someone who could be a tarot reader, a medium, an astrologer, any and all of those things. So not only does this Empress, this Libra, this Taurus, this Cancer, they have Gemini, they have Pisces in their chart. And this karmic masculine is still attracted to the Empress, High Priestess, Queen of Swords. They still want to have sex, and you're not interested. Now they're seeing you as single and abundant and a Queen of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise. This is very financially based here, because here they are up here with the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, and it's here twice. So they're in deep debt, and they're looking at the Empress here with dollar signs in their eyes, as if the Empress is a fucking meal ticket for this karmic masculine. This Empress may have their own spiritual practice here with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, their own business. And really, this is all about sex and money. This person there are no cups here on a board whatsoever. None. The only cups that are here is the fucking Eight of Cups reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. That's not love at all. There are no other cups here. Oh, besides the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is not a connection based on love. This was a connection based off of sex and money, and the shit's no different. So we have the Ace of Wands here again. So this person is extremely attracted to you. But the Empress here is patient, because in this deck, the Ace of Wands is all about being patient, fertile, someone who can multiply like energy, money, time, abundance, whatever. The Empress is protected against despair, and they're very patient. In this deck, the Ace of Wands is card 30, breaks down to a 3. It's the House of Gemini again. And ironically, the Ace of Wands is right beside the Ten of Pentacles, where we have that clarified with the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Gemini. Gemini is very significant in this reading. So this karmic masculine very well could have Gemini in their chart as well. But they're very double-minded, very irresponsible. They're just very superficial, flighty. But anyhow, the third house of Gemini is about siblings, short-distance travel, friends, social media, platforms, and contracts. So this person is hoping to reignite this karmic contract with you, Empress. And you're in Empress status. You see that through this, through and through. I really don't think you're going to even entertain this for even a second here. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. This karmic masculine could have Virgo somewhere, anywhere in their chart. And if they don't, they just feel like they've been in seclusion against their will. They've spent a lot of time alone, and they're ready to come out of isolation here with the Hermit in reverse. They're very lonely. And they're trying to manifest you to be attracted to them here. Now, or maybe they're trying to manifest you being lonely and coming out of an isolation period, Empress, so that you could be attracted to them. But whatever this is like, this is no good. This whole thing is bullshit. And I've been getting readings on this periodically for a while, that this is all the karmic masculine thinks about. They're completely obsessed with this Empress in the upright, but they're only sexually obsessed, and they want and they need money. They're very immature, and they're very, very childish, and they're no different. They still have addictions and toxicities, and they're very codependent. Well, you, on the other hand, are not. So you're not even going to entertain this bullshit. You see it as chaos and conflict and drama, and you're just staying away from it. You know it's a third-party situation. Empresses don't participate in third-party situations. If they know that they're in them, they leave. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Empress is a very hard worker. They're Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. That's all they do is they work. They work very hard. They're a spiritual teacher. They're a spiritual business owner, a spiritual practitioner. This Empress has transformed. This Empress has intellectual talent, and they provide knowledge to others because they are a teacher. In this deck, the Eight of Pentacles is card 31, breaks down to a 4. You're also very unconditionally loving, nurturing, protecting. You're very safe, and you have a peaceful home environment as well. And this person is completely jealous of that. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands reverse. So this person is working on trying to free themselves from their unhappy and unstable, unloving, and very unpeaceful home environment. They really want to liberate themselves, but it's just a fantasy here, I think, because they're just so nasty and mean and hateful, and they just have done nothing to transform and evolve. So That's why I say this is going to be just a fantasy here. But then we got the Hierophant in the reverse. Taurus energy. Someone who has belief systems that don't serve them anymore, but they still follow their stupid belief systems. The Hierophant in the reverse is also someone who rejects God. And this is also someone that is in a karmic marriage and they're very unhappy in it. So this is someone who is married. They've been secretly married the whole time and they're still married. In this deck, the Hierophant is card 9 and the reverse. They're an enemy of God, period. The marriage is dead. And so is this sexual relationship with the Empress here. Everything is changed with this marriage, this relationship, whatever. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords in reverse indicates that someone has made a decision about something. What's this person made a decision about? They made a decision about a Queen of Cups here in the upright. This Pisces person, this Pisces Empress, this Empress with Pisces in their chart, they're very loving, they're very nurturing, they're very giving, they're very generous, and they really want to have a rebirth and a new beginning with this Empress here. But this Empress has moved on with the Chariot here. The Empress, this psychic Empress, they're moved on to victory and success and forward movement. Chariot's the card of Cancer. Death is the card of Scorpio. They could have either of those signs in their chart, either in natal planets or in one of their houses. But this Queen of Cups has moved on here. And the Hierophant in reverse is also about the Empress in the reverse. This is their wife, their baby mama. Someone who is unloving, unnurturing, abusive, someone who is very toxic, and they're only staying in this marriage for money, but what money? Because the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse twice. There is a lot of debt within this karmic marriage. The Empress in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Empress in reverse, this karmic masculine's karmic wife here, they've been exposed for their theft, their deception, their trickery. They've been exposed as being a con artist. And there has been financial loss here. There has been bad luck. Sagittarius energy. In the reverse. So this Empress in reverse is constantly restricting this karmic masculine. Nothing's changed with that. The only thing that's changed is the karmic masculine sees the theft and the deception and the trickery that's been exposed by the Empress in reverse, because they've exposed themselves through their actions, their words, whatever, the things that they've done. And this karmic masculine is very clear on what this karmic feminine has been doing to them. But I don't see the justice here at all. So I just see someone who is in a lot of financial trouble. Someone who hasn't changed their situation in the least. They want to free themselves from their unhappy home here. But they're working on it. But there's no progress here. So clarifying, the Hierophant in reverse is the Ace of Swords. So this is a karmic marriage that this karmic masculine feels like they're stuck in, that they can't free themselves from. They're in debt up to their eyeballs with this Empress in the reverse. And they want to be liked, and they want to be friends with the Empress here, and they want to obtain the friendship of this Empress. At least be friends. But I don't see how that's possible here. I really don't. Because whenever you're on the spiritual journey, you really can't collaborate with people from the past who have done nothing to change their own lives, because you'll get sucked right back into your old life, your old way of living, the old way of being, and it just doesn't work. It's incompatible. In this deck, the Ace of Swords, card 61, breaks down to a 7. They would really like a relationship, but at least a friendship. But dealing with this person will only result in more pain and heartache with the Three of Swords here. So this is why you should not collaborate with them. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Three of Wands in the upright and the Five of Cups in the reverse. So we have angel number 333. We have a lot of 10s here, which are endings. They want a new beginning here, but they're still stuck in karmic patterns and cycles in this karmic marriage. So 333 is an angel number, but this is also further clarifying that this is a third-party situation. This person is heartbroken because you're not collaborating with them anymore. But if the Empress collaborates with this karmic masculine again, they will be heartbroken again. This is the Empress's energy. Three of Wands and the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're looking towards the future. You're planning for the future. You're moved on, and you have your back turned toward this person. And you're no longer sad about it. You have no guilt, no remorse, no regret. You're very neutral about this situation, where at one time you were very heartbroken because there was no love in this situation. There was no collaboration. There was no emotions in this connection. But you've moved on. Like you're good. You're planning for the future. You're moved forward. You're doing your own thing. You're very hardworking and you're self-sufficient. You're doing everything you need to do, but this karmic masculine hasn't done jack shit. The only thing that they want is your forgiveness, so that hopefully you'll go into a new karmic cycle with them, and they just want to keep you stuck, trapped, and blocked. And that's not going to happen here, because you're showing up here as the Death in the Chariot. The feelings have died. You've moved on. This situationship has transformed to nothing, and you're moving on. You've moved on to victory and success, and that's very evident here, because we see the Nine of Pentacles here twice for you, and you're showing up as the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. You're showing up as the High Priestess. You can't have the wool pulled over your eyes. And you're showing up here as the Page, or the Eight of Pentacles here, the Queen of Swords, and the Magician. You're doing awesome. You're manifesting your life, and you're waiting for your ships to come in, and this person's only going to be a hindrance to you, and you know it. So just a heads up, Empress. They still have you in their energy field. They still want to talk to you. Lots of them, they still haven't reached out. Some of them have, but most of them haven't, because they know that they're going to get their asses cussed the fuck out if they do with the Queen of Swords. And they may even just want to come and fight with you. It's really not worth your time, your energy, any of it. So the rune that came out today is Feihu in the reverse. So this is the Four of Wands in the reverse again. So this person, they may be homeless, or their home situation is just so out of balance and so chaotic. They're definitely asked out financially here, so there's no abundance, no wealth, and no growth here, because this karmic masculine, they're in a state of heavy restriction. They're under lots of heavy karma for all of their actions. They have not repented, and they're just not doing well, and it's their fault. Feihu means livestock, and the keyword is structure. The rune is associated with a home and family. So home and family life is not going well for this karmic masculine, and neither is abundance, wealth, or fertility. So nothing is growing. A house that is lived in, protected by a fence in the center of the property. Well, there's no fence surrounding this house because this karmic masculine has no protection. The house indicates the hearth where you find peace and protection. They don't have peace and protection. They don't have the hearth to warm themselves by the fireside. There's no fertility or safety or abundant center in their life. That was you. And they're coming back around to see if they can dupe you into being their fertility, their safety, and their abundant center in their life. But I don't think that's happening here. I really don't. I'd say the chances are like nil that this will happen, because you're too high vibrational and this person is too low vibrational. This is not a vibrational match at all, but this person thinks you're stupid. You're showing up as the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles twice and the Empress. You're far from stupid. We live in a moment of well-being, which makes us more confident and strong. Well, this person doesn't have any confidence or strength. Therefore, they can't realize their dreams. Family and our possessions are a starting point rather than an end point. And we have the stability needed to organize the future and expand our horizons. Well, this person does not. They don't have any stability. That's why they're looking at you as being stability. They're very codependent and very needy. Their actions are not well thought out, and they're not dictated by calm and foresight at all. This person's very emotional, very angry, very impulsive. They're very sexually impulsive. They definitely believe in polyamory or polygamous relationships. The Empress, they don't have time to be fucking around with that. They don't. And they won't. The moment has come to reflect upon the center of our life. What have we achieved and what are we missing? Well, this person hasn't achieved very much. In fact, they've lost a lot. And they're missing quite a bit. They're missing basically everything. But they only really have themselves to blame here. And they still haven't done anything to improve their life in any way. So it's really on them. What is precious to us and needs to be protected? Well, the only thing that is precious to this karmic masculine is money. And they're seeing you with dollar signs in their eyes. You're not a meal ticket. They're fucking retarded if they really think that you're dumb enough to fall for this. What must we do to grow further? Well, this karmic masculine has a lot to do to grow. A lot of inner work, a lot of outer work. 44 on the counter. If you're the Empress in this situation, you're definitely protected by your angels. You have people around you that protect you. You've got life in the bag here. You're fine. You don't even need to pay any attention to this energy. You have them blocked, and that's where they should stay. They come around, you do what you got to do to get rid of them. But don't fight with them. Don't argue with them. Just whatever you need to do to reject them, to get them to go, to ignore them, whatever. Fate who makes us strong and helps us build something long-lasting. So you're the Empress. You're building something long-lasting. You're building your future. This person, they're very weak and they don't have anything. And they're looking for a handout. And y'all ain't got time for that. So that's what I have for y'all for today. I just saw 55 on the counter. There's going to be a lot of very stable changes for the Empress coming up here. Wow. These karmics, they get a lot of unstable changes in their life because they haven't done the work on themselves. So thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear from some of y'all. Let me know what you're thinking, what you think about my readings, you know, anything like that. Just love to hear from you. Because I do answer most of my comments. And I'm just very passionate about my service to humanity. And I'm really happy to do it. And thanks again. So I'm not here talking to myself. Uploading videos for no one to watch. So I really appreciate that my messages are getting out there. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.